Hello all, Aaron here with a bike review, and this is the Hitway BK7s. Hello all, Aaron here with a bike review for you, and this is the Hitway BK7s. This thing is beautiful. Look at this. Lovely 26-inch wheels. No reflectors, you'll notice. The reflector is built into the tyre. That is the reflector there. No need to put one on. It's in the tyre. The tyre itself is a puncture resistant tyre, nice and tough. It's got hydraulic disc brakes. It's also got a smart key, so that when you turn the unit on, you can turn it on, but you can't move anywhere until you've put your smart key on there and unlocked it. There we go, look, I've turned it off. I can turn it back on again. Little tap and it's on. Little tap and it's off. That's pretty nifty. You've also got a set of keys there for unlocking the battery. It's built into the frame. Look how sleek that is. Absolutely lovely. Now you can charge it whilst it's on the bike, or you can take it off and take it indoors and charge it, but you can't unless you unlock it. Suspension in your seat pole. Now I'm 5'10" and I have to ride it that low down, but if you're say 6 foot, a little bit taller, don't worry, this is a big seat. It goes high. So depending on how high you are, how tall you are, how long your legs are, this thing has got you covered. Absolutely. So if you want to see an unboxing and a building of this, the Hitway BK7s, then head over to the Hitway YouTube channel. I will link down below for you to watch a very good, very detailed build video of how to put this together. I followed it myself, and if you follow it, you'll put this together in no time at all. It shows you what to build in what order, and if you follow it, you'll do well. Lockable front suspension, by the way. If you don't want this front suspension on, lock it up. We got lights, front LED headlights. You've also got rear lights as well, and brake lights. It's also got room for maybe a pouch to be attached, or a water bottle if you wish. Lovely big display. In fact, let's turn that back on. Look at that. Fantastic display. Here we go. Put the headlights on. Nice. Backlight. And can we do the brake? Can we do the brake? Brilliant. Here it is, the BK7s from Hitway. Now this is limited to 15 miles an hour. That is how you stay street legal. You'll also notice there is no throttle. There's no throttle on there, okay? Because obviously they're not legal in the UK, so you haven't got one. As I say, it is limited to 15 miles an hour. There is a way that you can unlock it, and I could do a video and show you how to unlock it if you wish. But at the moment, we're staying street legal. I'm just going to turn the light off. It also has Bluetooth, just the same as some of the previous Hitway scooters have Bluetooth, so you can log into this on your phone and set up how you want it to be displayed, as in miles per hour or kilometers per hour. You can turn the lights on and off on your app, and you can keep a track of your journey. But what do you think? I mean, to look at, it is a beautiful bike. Absolutely beautiful. And it's not very heavy compared to some other e-bikes that I've got and used. that have been quite bulky, quite heavy. This isn't. You can pick this up with one hand. Well, I can. It's still got a bit of heft to it, but it's not overly heavy. Lovely, chunky frame, look at that. Very nice. So, I think we need to take this out for a spin, don't we? Yeah, I think we do. Let's hit the road. Now, an interesting little pointer I forgot to mention was the battery. It has this button on the top, built in. And if you press that button in, it gives you an indication of how much power you've got. Look at that. Built-in battery indicator. That's pretty nifty, isn't it? So, I've just ridden it for a mile to get to where we are so that I could set up the camera and the microphone and everything off the main busy road where it was quite noisy. And I have to say, let's get on the road here. There we go. It's a lovely smooth ride. That's what I have noticed. It's lovely. It feels, this is going to sound weird, but it feels elegant. Do you know what I mean? It feels nice. It's smooth. You know, if you're somebody of a certain age, like myself, whose knees are not the best, this is effortless. This is nice. Good control. I don't feel as though I'm going to veer off at any point. It's nice. It's smooth. I like it. The motor is quite quiet as well. The motor's nice. You could just hear it just ticking over in the background, but it's not overpowering. It's not too noisy. Yeah, this is a nice bike. Feels nice. Good handling. 3 speeds. On your pedal assist. And they feel good. They feel really nice. So as you heard in the intro, the bike is limited to 15 mile an hour, 15.5, which is the legal requirement in the UK, and has no throttle to speak of, because again, throttles are illegal in the UK. I know. So by unlocking your bike, you are going to make it illegal. It can be confiscated. And if you're paying just less than £1,000 for a bike, do you want to get it taken away? That's the question you're going to ask yourself.
It was pretty shit Sunday. It's not
But it's not just that. If you have a driving license, chances are you'll have points put on that license. Also, if you don't have a driver's license, you could face a fine. So before you unlock this bike, or any bike, just think about what it means to you. Think about whether unlocking it is worth it, because ultimately you could lose it, and you don't want that. quite a busy day here on the seafront. So what have I noticed about this bike? It handles really, really well. We've already established it's very smooth. It is a lovely ride. It's like, a good way to explain it is like driving something like a Golf GTI, yeah? Getting behind the wheel of a hot hatch car and then slipping behind the wheel of a Bentley, you know? That's how this feels. It feels like you're slipping behind the wheel of a Bentley. It feels luxurious. It feels smooth. It feels well made. It's really, really nice. Now, I've tried a few e-bikes in my time and a few e-scooters, and so far I think this one, it just feels the nicest. You know, quality. Now, could you take this bike off-road? Yes, absolutely. Could you take it down on the beach, drive along the sand? Absolutely. Would you want to take it off-road, through the woods, over dirt tracks? Well, that's up to you. Personally, I wouldn't. It's too nice for that. It could handle it easily. But really, would you want to? Would you want to take your Bentley off-road? No, neither would I. I mean, look at the display. It's right there in your face. You can see your battery. You can see your Bluetooth, whether it's connected. You can see whether or not you got the lights on. Down here at the bottom, you got your pedal assist. And you've also got your miles. And a big speedo in the front, look. The grips are nice, the grips feel good. They've got the palm guard just there. So you can just lean against it, you know. Shimano gears, display under the bar. So you're not going to get scratched or knocked. Knock them down with this one. And you knock them back up with this one here. You pull it towards you. Just like that. The ride height for me being 5'10", is perfect. The way that I'm sitting at the moment is good on my back, because I have suffered with back problems in the past due to falling out of a loft many years ago. So there is a certain way that I like to sit on a bike to help support my back, and this is perfect. Handlebars nice and high. I'm not leaning forward too much. My knees aren't coming up under my chin. They're low enough. So the riding position is lovely as well. And as I say, if you're quite tall, this is perfect for you. So yeah, this is a cadence sensor. It gives you power after a few turns. It kicks in and gives you power every time you pedal. As opposed to a torque sensor that kicks in and gives you just enough power that you require. You're going uphill, you're struggling, you're putting your foot down, it will give you the power that you need. Whereas a cadence sensor will just kick in and give you power every time you turn the pedal. Which is what I prefer. I mean, if you're a serious cyclist, you might want a torque sensor. You know, you might want that power as you're putting your foot down. But for me, I cycle for work, to get to and from work, and for leisure. I don't want it to be hard. I don't want it to be tricky. I want it to be enjoyable. And this really is. This is nice. Okay, so I'm now on my way to take it down some dirt tracks. Try it out down there. Whilst we're making our way there, I'm going to hand you over to VoiceOver Aaron to give you a few stats about this bike. Take it away, big man. Well, thank you very much. Okay, so the motor on this is 250 watt hub motor. The frame is an aluminium alloy. The battery is 36 volts, which is 12.8 amp hour. It's a lithium ion battery. The display is a multifunctional LCD display, and you can also, remember, connect via Bluetooth to an app of which you can run your bike via your phone. It also comes with 2 NFC smart cards which you use to turn the bike on and off, and the bike cannot be used without them. That's quite nifty, isn't it? The top speed is 15.5 miles per hour, 25 kilometers per hour, but can be unlocked. The range is 31 to 50 miles, which is 50 to 80 kilometers, but in testing that would be more achievable if you stuck to pedal assist too. You have front fork suspension, which is lockable. The brake system is hydraulic disc brakes. The drivetrain is Shimano 7-speed. The tyres are 29-inch by 2.25, and they are pneumatic tyres. The charging time is between 6 and 7 hours and should set you back around 40 pence. That's not bad, is it? The length of the bike is 71.6 inches and the height is 44.9 inches. Right, here we are then. Let's get the drone out and let's test it on these little country lanes. Do you know what? It still feels nice. Even off-road with all the bumps. The front suspension is doing a grand job. The suspension on the seat pole, again, it's great. Feels nice. A good, soft ride. Yeah. This is fine. Absolutely fine. This is lovely, in fact. Really nice. Now, do you remember what I was saying earlier about unlocking this bike? Because obviously you could unlock it and it'll go a lot faster for you. But the flip side of that is that you will drain the battery quicker. Now, it's not the biggest battery by any stretch of the imagination. It's only 36 volts. There are some bigger ones out there, the 48s and all that. But if you unlock this, you're going to get through that battery a lot quicker, as well as running the risk of having it confiscated, points on your license, and potentially a fine. So using this as is, straight out the box, yeah, I'd do that. Now remember, if you are thinking of picking something like this up, or this very one, head over to the Hitway website. I will put a link down below. And if you use code SC30, you get yourself £30 off. That's not bad, is it? So at the point of making this video, the price of this bike is and that's already with money off. Now, ultimately, do I like this bike? Yes. It is nice. Like I say, you could take it off-road if you wanted to. You could drag it through muddy puddles, up dirt tracks and everything else if you really wanted to. Or you could use it for what I would use it for, and that's getting to and from work. That is taking Sundays out along the beach, going for nice bike rides. That's what I would do on it. But what would you do on it? If you are in the market for an e-bike and you are looking, check out the Hitway website. They've got all sorts of different bikes on there. Just have a look, see what you think. And remember, if you are possibly looking at getting this bike, use the code, get yourself some more money off. Yeah? Because it is a great bike. But you know, every little helps. If you can get more money off, why not? So if you're looking for a proper, what I would call a grown-ups e-bike, yeah? Something for grown-ups, I would definitely look at this. This is so nice. I've really enjoyed the ride on this today. Everywhere we've taken it, everything we've done. It's really good. I want to thank you for watching. Check out the other reviews on the channel, or also check out the detecting on this channel, which is what I normally do when I'm not out riding my bike.